Okay, so today we talked about how to write an equation. So remember this whole subject, this whole topic, we are going to write an equation. So the first thing that you always need to do is find, or if they give it to you, the slope. Remember, slope is rise over run, or y over x. Or if we're actually finding it, it's y minus y over x minus x, right? And then this is group 2, group 1. So if they give us an ordered pair, we have to find the slope. Then there are two equations. The first one is slope-intercept. And what you need here is the slope, which is m, and the y-intercept, which is b. So y equals mx plus b, right? Then the next one is point slope. And you need a point, so an ordered pair, x, y, and m, the slope. Okay, and this ordered pair is going to be a grouping, like a group 1. And so you're going to say y minus y1, so that's where that group is going to come in, equals m times, actually I'll do that a different color here, times x minus x1, okay? And these are the two equations that you will be using for this next section. And you have to decide which one you're going to use. So we're going to use both of these in some of the problems that we have today. So let's look at, I'm going to move this up. I'm going to keep that right there. And then let's do an example. So let's say they give us the slope, and they say the slope is 4.5, and the y-intercept is negative 3.5. So they give us the slope, which is m, and the y-intercept, which is b. So which one of these two would you use? Hopefully you chose the y-intercept. And so we're going to say y equals blank x plus blank. So remember, this is where my m, my slope, and my b go. So m is 4.5, and my y-intercept is negative 3.5. So we could say y equals 4.5x minus 3.5. Okay, that's kind of sloppy right there. There we go. And that would be our equation. All right, let's look at another one. Okay, what if they give us a graph? So let's say we have a graph and we have x, y, and they give us a point at 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they give us another point at, let's do 3, negative 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, negative 4. Okay, so we have a point here and we have a point here. This is 0, 5, and this point is 3, negative 4. All right, so let's stop and think about some things that they give us or don't give us. Remember, first, we always have to have slope. To use the slope-intercept, we have to have the slope and the y-intercept. To use a point slope, we have to use one of these points, and we have to have the slope. So we could use whichever one matches that information, okay? So the first thing is we have to find the slope. So you could count the slope, right? We could count and we could go down and then over, which is negative. So we can go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So down 9. And then we could go over 1, 2, 3. So m is negative 9 over 3, or negative 3, because it's negative 3 over 1, right? You could also find it. So remember, this is xy. We can say this is group 2. This is xy. This is group 1. So we can say 5 over 0 minus negative 4 over 3. Then remember, we have these two negatives, so that becomes a positive. So that becomes 9 over negative 3, which is negative 3. Okay, then a couple different things. If you see that this crosses the y-intercept, so the b value is 5. Let me erase that, sorry. Then the b value is 5. So then we have y equals blank x plus blank, right? So my slope is negative 3. That's m. And my b value is 5. So y equals negative 3x plus 5. But let's say that you didn't see that. Remember, then we have our y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. And then I'm going to erase the m and make that red. So m. Okay, so now we have our y minus, and you can choose any of these points. So I'm going to choose this guy right here. Minus negative 4 equals negative 3 times x minus 3. We have two negatives here, so this becomes y plus 4 equals negative 3 times x minus 3. Distribute that negative 3, so we get negative 3x plus 9, y plus 4. I want to subtract 4, right? And so we get y equals negative 3x plus 5. So we're going to get the same answer. Notice what I did. This negative 4 came from this negative 4 here. This slope came from my slope. This 3 came from this 3. You have to use the same ordered pair. All right, so let me know if you have any questions. Okay, so then what if they give us an example and they give us 2, 1, and 0, negative 7. So remember, the first thing is to find slope. Remember, this whole topic is writing equations. So I would recommend labeling xy, xy. Group 2, group 1. So m is 1 over 2, right? 1 over 2. That's where this is coming from, 1 over 2. And it's always minus negative 7 over 0. So we have two negatives, so that becomes 1 plus 7 over 2. So we get 8 over 2, which is 4. Then we're going to write our equation. So y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Okay, so choose one of these two ordered pairs. It doesn't matter which one. I'm going to choose this guy right here. And remember, this is my slope. Okay, so we're going to keep y minus, and then this is where the y1 comes in. So that's the negative 7 equals m, which is my slope, which is 4, times x minus my 1 again, or my x1, which is 0. We're going to distribute, so we get 4x plus 0. And then we have two positives, or two negatives, so we make that a positive. Then I'm going to subtract the 7, right? I need to push this over here because I want y by itself. So we get y equals 4x minus 7. Okay, last topic. So they're going to give you some examples that look like this. They're going to say f of negative 5 equals 5. And then they'll say f of 0 equals 10. This means f of x equals y. F of x equals y. This is just a function of x. F of x just means y, okay? So this is just a fancy way of saying my ordered pair is negative 5, 5, and my other ordered pair is 0, 10. So first thing I'm going to do is find the slope. So label them, say group 1, group 2, right? So we're going to have 5 over negative 5. Then we have minus 10 over 0. So we get negative 5 over negative 5, which is 1. Next thing, find my equation. So I'm going to use my point slope, right? So x minus x1. And then use any of the ordered pairs. I'm going to use this guy right here because I don't want to deal with the negative. Just pick one. It doesn't matter. And so then we have y minus 10, because I'm using this guy right here, equals my slope that I found, right? Right here, 1, times x minus my x1, which is 0. Distribute, so we get 1x plus 0 or minus 0, doesn't matter, it's 0. And then I want to add 10, so we get y equals 1x plus 10.